up, y'all? Welcome to Girlopeutic. It's your home of therapeutic girl talk. Hey, y'all. We are back, and I know we're not liars because we said that we wouldn't be gone for a long time, but it wasn't as long as before.
It wasn't. It wasn't the holidays.
Yeah, it was the holidays. We was on a winter break. But we're back now. Listen, and I've had people come to me asking about the channel, and the crazy thing is I get more guys telling me that they watch us all the time. Like, I know the ladies watch us, but I literally get, and these are grown men, saying like they love to hear our
grown single men.
Look, love to hear our
like
feedback and our topics and stuff. So we appreciate y'all for watching, and Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy 2020.
Happy New Year.
We are going up, and we expected more followers to tell your friends, and then tell your friends to tell a friend, and tell your family to tell a family. And yes, all right. Today's topic, we are talking about. We're gonna do a little reflection, okay, and just say what is one topic, or what are some topics, but at least what is one topic that you want people to leave in 2022. Now, this was a question that was posed by the Shade Room before the new year, but we get into y'all after the new year. And we know some of these topics have already arisen already, but I'm just gonna say some of the ones that people were listening, okay? Mm-hmm. So, someone said the men versus women, we all different and not all the same. Someone says don't know if this counts, but all these relationship gurus and podcasts. Someone said the 50-50 in relationships conversation, just do what's best for you and yours. Mm-hmm. Someone else said anything regarding Krishan and Blueface, if y'all know who they are. Someone else said feminine and masculine energy, women, leave that stuff here. As a matter of fact, drop it off by Christmas and never pick it up again. Someone else said announcing Nick Cannon's kids.
People had some issues.
Yeah, other people said, let's say, black people and their hypothetical questions. Kanye, being upset for being called a strong or resilient black woman. I'm sick of people turning a positive compliment into a negative. It's okay to not have to complain about everything and have a sad story. So, what do y'all think? Oh, another one is the sensitive culture needs to stay in the outrageous year, which they were referring to 2022. Any of those stick out, or any new one that you can think of that you just like, let's leave it in the old year?
I think along the lines of the feminine energy, like all of that stuff, the soft lives, the aesthetic, like all of those like labels, I'm quite literally tired of. I think it puts a lot of pressure and comparison.
Your
on
makeup
people.
is looking really nice. Like, it's like matted.
Okay, listen. The only thing that I used today was Fenty.
Wow.
The powder,
The powder. It's working out.
I
love Fenty.
The one?
Yes.
It looks really good. Okay,
Thanks.
sorry, y'all.
That really makes me feel good because y'all told y'all know I was struggling with being red.
Mm-hmm. I love Fenty's powder.
The Fenty is, she came
Did
through.
you, that? Did you spray?
I did.
The rose water too?
Mm-hmm. Well, this was distilled water because I ran out.
It's okay. It's a little water.
It's a little water.
Right.
But yeah, I just think that I'm tired. I just want to be able to live.
You can get tired of seeing that all on the internet.
Yeah,
Live without
like,
a label.
We tired. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm not a soft girl, if I'm not doing a soft girl, that doesn't make me feminine. You know what I'm saying? Or if I'm not leaning into this part of myself, it's just too much. And I just sometimes want to wake up and be me. And I think others should too.
Mm-hmm. I feel you.
Yeah,
That's a good one. I guess if I was to say one, I'm 100,000% in agreement with that. Another one I think is just the promotion of like these, I don't want to say, okay, these terrible relationships and devaluing ourselves as women. And I see that it's already done crept up in 2023, but like the whole, okay, I have to label it, the whole city girl mentality and all these things. Like, I just think maybe in the new year we should get to the root of some of those phrases and really see like what the issue is, because it's deeper than like trying to get put on or like just having a company or a companion or just being out here and like, you know, being cute. Like a lot of that has some
trauma related.
Yeah, and I'm over it. Like, I'm over seeing it. I'm over hearing about it. I'm over just the whole notion of what's being pushed to grown women, young girls. Like,
it's
a whole like devaluing of yourselves, and
and it's like this is, and then it's also like in the bracket of like I can do what I want, or you know, I shouldn't have to conform to what you think I am. You know what I mean? Like kind of like justifying, and it's just like,
yeah, leave that.
Yeah, leave that alone.
You can leave that, and you can leave Crocs.
No, the way that Crocs came back was crazy.
Well, I mean, I guess everything comes back, but I never understood the Croc.
The Croc comeback.
The Crocs outside, I can't do it. I think Crocs make good house shoes, but that's just me. I'm gonna leave my opinion in 2022.
There's a bigger Crocs that I would get, and that's I think his name is Salehi, but it's the Crocs with the little waves on them, like the cool Crocs.
I ain't seen that one pair of Croc ever.
Aside from that, she like. Oh, you talking about aside from the real ones? Or not the real ones, but the regular ones?
I ain't seen not one pair of Croc that's worth buying.
Oh. Then they be putting charms on.
They do. It's cute. I had to get a Croc.
I think it is cute for kids.
For kids.
For kids, yeah, sure. But ain't they unsafe? What if a fire break out? You put them in sport mode.
Yeah, put the little strap.
Wait, what?
Do what you gotta do.
It's really something like that? Sport mode?
Sport them up.
Yeah, pull that little thing.
That's what that's for?
That's what I assume.
So they won't fall off. Imagine running without
I had no idea.
I mean, you wouldn't make it very far.
That's what I'm saying. Alright, I didn't know. Alright, they thought ahead. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, I think getting your source of body image from like celebrities, because you know how everybody wanted to the BBL and things like that, because the Kardashians, and now they're getting skinny again, so now people are trying to get skinny again. I just think that you should find who you are, who you want to be, and not look to celebrities to validate what kind of person or what kind of woman you want to be, even with the whole feminine movement and things like that. Like you said, just wake up and be yourself. So I think that's something we should leave.
That's true, because people are BBLing themselves.
And dying. And people are getting BBLs and dying.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying now, you know, you go through, essentially, even though it's a surgery, it became a trend to get a BBL. So now the trend is for people to lose a lot of weight, or they're taking a percentage of like that fat out, or whatever the case may be. And it's, if you are sticking to who you are, and maybe not even if surgery is something that you decide to do, maybe doing it in a way that you genuinely want, versus what
I want to look like this. That's why I'm doing it.
Exactly.
Because then they have the money and the resources to take it out.
And
if they change their mind,
looking crazy,
looking absolutely.
I mean, you may too, but you know.
Yeah, I'm with that. Like, let it be a decision that you're making and not based on what you're seeing. Because,
it changed and trends change.
And I also liked the comment you made about the 50-50, just do what's right for your relationship. I think that's important. I think we shouldn't look to so many people to figure out what's going to work for you in your relationship. Or just you as a person. Just figure you out. Stop looking at everybody else. In 2023, we will.
I just thought of one, and we kind of just talked about it before amongst ourselves. But stop.
Say it.
Stop making reels or TikToks. Get ready with me. Start in your drawers. We don't need to see it. You know, you could be clothed or a little undershirt, some short. Well, I've seen the young ladies do it too, and that's what baffles me.
I've seen all that. We don't. You gotta be fair enough.
Right.
She She's talking about, well, yeah, we don't want to see that.
But it is different, I guess, for men because obviously y'all ain't got the cha-chas. Okay, cool.
It shouldn't be because
It shouldn't be, but it is.
If a man had on pants and his shirt off.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yours we're talking. Okay, you're saying for guys it's like briefs, like something that's super huggy.
There is one layer before we seeing it all.
No, I'm just kidding. She's right. I do think you need to put some things. If you're on the internet, like, I do think it is weird the amount of exposure people are willing to do on the internet for complete strangers. That's a bit much. And especially if it's my man.
I just
have a protocol.
I just, you casually scrolling through and you come across a video of somebody getting ready and
they ain't got no clothes.
And they ain't got no clothes on. When do we start doing that, I guess, is mine. And when are we going to stop?
We should.
I mean, I get it to a certain extent. They're trying to show you from the beginning to the end. Panties and bras.
That's a lot.
It's almost the same. Almost the same as someone wearing a bikini. Almost the same. If they were willing to get online with a bikini on, then they would do the same with panties and bras. I think it's the same. It literally.
I mean, it literally is.
But I
the
think
same.
it depends on what kind of undergarment y'all wearing. Like, swimsuits, the little material a little different.
Just the material, but the aesthetic, like it looks the exact same.
Okay,
you're right.
Aesthetic, yes.
So I'm saying, like, I get it, but I don't know.
It just takes me aback when I want y'all to stop. Put a robe on.
Something like that, yeah.
A robe. That's
that's a little quarrel though that
But sisters did say you gotta do what works for you. That's what the people do.
That's what they do.
And
that's why they get views because y'all ain't got no clothes on.
But the bad thing about stuff like that is if you start like that, people expect you to stay like that. So if you want to get out of that mode and like, I'm not gonna do this anymore, you're probably gonna lose some viewers.
Listen, imagine getting ready with, I stopped watching her because she ain't started her camera bra after the video.
But people are sick. Are you kidding me?
That's what I'm saying.
The craziness, yeah. I just wouldn't recommend doing it though. Like, stay safe, ladies. Stay good stalkers. Men too.
Well, let us. You got anything?
I got one more.
Oh.
And just with that, like, that's putting physically, all your business out there. I think we should leave putting all of our business out there. Period. Yeah. Everything's not for the internet.
Oh, like oversharing?
Oversharing and just oversharing. Showing every aspect of your personal, like, some things should be private.
I know a lot of, I don't know. Influencers are people who vlog or are in that space. How do we feel about them letting us into their life? Like, that's their job, is to do that. But in the same token, people disrespect their privacy and say, oh, well, you put your life out on the internet, how can you not expect us to X, Y, and Z? Like,
you should be able to pick and choose what you want to put out there. Because I know that's something Jackie Aina has talked about before. Like, people expect her to do house tours and stuff like that, all that. But she's like, I just don't feel comfortable showing y'all all of my business. Like, I give you what I want you to see. But I think that's okay.
Yeah.
What do you think?
What?
Look at you. Mother been loud.
What about what?
The expectation that sometimes we can put on influencers about wanting to know all of their info.
Oh. No.
I just talked to my mom about that yesterday.
Yeah,
I said, I'm trying to get better
because
because she'll be talking, and not just her, like, it doesn't matter. I will completely
I do. I told you before I have that really bad.
Me too.
So, no, okay, yes. I think if that's your job, there is a level of vulnerability and a level of accessibility, I guess, that your audience is going to want. And to a certain extent, if that is the content that you're creating, they kind of deserve it, right? But then I think there is a fine line between, like, what is, like, ours and what's just mine, I guess you can say. And so determining those factors, yes, I think that having those boundaries are important. I think it definitely, I can see it being very, like, frustrating for, like, an influencer to know what it is, because a lot of people want full access to every part of your life. But then you also have to account for like y'all were saying, if you come out that way,
You gotta keep
oversharing, then of course it's gonna be like an adjustment period when people are like, well, we got house tours before, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they expect. So you do have to, if it's a change, of course you got to set a new boundary. But then I think you have to be understanding too with what you've created in the relationship that you have, because that's what it is. Like, as a viewer, it's a relationship.
That's true. Yeah.
So
it just depends on how you start, basically.
Yeah.
How you
And
start
what kind of content you put out there.
And then also, I think you have to have that communication. Then, if there's something that I want to change, then you have to have that communication. As far as this is not anything that I'm willing to share anymore. Like, I know Aaliyah's face. I don't know if y'all watch her or y'all watch her, but she's been in a relationship for, I guess, some years now. And ain't nobody, she has not posted this man at all.
Period.
But they know that she's in a relationship. They see maybe his arm, or she may be in her blog say, I'm with my boyfriend, or like, my boyfriend took me this place. But like, she decided after putting a relationship online that she wasn't going to do that anymore. But she expressed that to her audience, and now they have that understanding, and they have to accept that that's her new boundary that she put in place.
And they don't expect to see him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Until that's her husband, I guess. Yeah.
And that makes sense.
Absolutely. I'll encourage that way.
I do too.
Keep people out your way.
And it's peaceful, like having certain parts of your life that people just don't know about unless they're in your inner circle.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, let us know in the comments, what are some things that you want to leave in 2022? A topic, a conversation, something like Crocs. Like, let us know what it is.
She gonna stand her ground on that.
I'm gonna sit beside.
You sit beside? No, me? Or no? No, you said you like Crocs.
I said I like the certain. You ain't gonna catch me in a regular style, no. But the Salehis, if that's how you pronounce it, I like those.
Well, let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at Girlapeutic. And yes, we will see y'all in the next video, which will be next week. Bye.
Girl, you in there.